Zane Z asked the question, doesn't give you pause that the bull market has run for 10 years plus? Are you nuts, Bob? And the answer to the question is not really. Because what we are in, this is what I would call a secular bull market. And I've been writing about this for the past 3-4 years, about a secular bull market. And so we get this the bubble, the real estate bubble, and the markets get absolutely crushed. This was actually March, and I did phone my brother this day. I said, "Go long. This is the start. This is the bottom of the big bear." And actually, by pure luck, it was. And then it took off for 10 years or more. Yeah, 10 years, 2019, 2018. But then we got this bear market. And what happened in this bear market here, though it ended up being a bear market, because it was as defined by a pullback of greater than 20%, this was really just a three-wave correction. And what happened here is the market, which is very, very unusual. The market is it's very unusual for the market to be wrong. But in this case, it was. This bear market, the market was wrong. And then it got into this huge acceleration. And I'm going to get to why I think this is, why I'm not giving this pause. Got into this huge acceleration at the end of the year. People panicking. And there was a lot of headwind for the market. China, Trump putting in the tariffs, China economy slowing down, potential interest rate hikes, all these things, inverse credit spreads, all these things were putting a lot of pressure and were typical signs of a recession coming. And that's why you get a bear market recession. But we never got a recession. The thing just continued. The economy just continues to grow. And so the market made a huge bear market correction for no particular reason. And it was wrong. So now it's got to catch back. The trend shifted. Now it's up, and everybody's got to scrambling to get back into the market because it's heading higher. So the point is, okay, so now we're going to get into what I was writing about, a secular bull market. So you get this huge first expansion. And typically when you get in a bull market, in a secular bull market, it's a three-wave move. So you get the first wave up, which is this one, and then we get a pullback, which is the bear market, which also was a mistake. And now we're into the next phase, wave two of the secular bull market, and it typically is bigger than the first one. So the question is, so we had this 10-year expansion, but we had the correction, a three-wave correction that allows us to then start the next wave and head higher. This is a new chart. So it doesn't give me pause that we were rising for 10 years and then we got a bear market. It doesn't give me pause because this is a new chart. This is the bear. This breaks the cycle. This gives us the pullback, the necessary washout that we needed to give the market strength now to head to the next level. Don't forget, China's inflating their economy. Brexit, European Unions, they're looking for expansion. The latest numbers coming out of Europe are expansion in Europe, and Feds are holding interest rates, pat in here, and so the economy is going to expand. Don't forget, we're coming into an election in a presidential election, and one thing they do is try to make sure markets are strong going into election, because that's what people vote with. They vote with their wallet. And if our buddy Donald Trump wants to get reelected, then he's got to make sure that the markets are strong. And they do that by spending money, and that inflates that stimulates the economy. forget what it is. I think for every dollar spent by the government, it relates to $6 or $7 through the economy. So, and they cut taxes and they do all sorts of stuff. So, Zane Z, I hope that answers your question. It was some type of clarity. If not, feel free to ask me any questions on that.